Hi folks, today I have my dear friend Mr. Woods, who is 95 years old, still working with me. I like to ask him a few questions and find out his secrets for longevity. So Mr. Woods, would you tell us something about yourself?
Well, first of all, I feel very fortunate, and I have no explanation for how long I've lived, but I'm very appreciative of it, and I do feel good. I'm slowing down a little bit, but that's natural. And I have, when you say a little bit about your life, my God, my life is, we better have a few questions on my life, because I can't really sum up my life in terms other than the fact that I've been blessed with a wonderful life.
Oh yes, you graduated from Stanford University, remember?
Yes.
I remember, and you used to play football, and you actually still looking after your stepson. My stepfather is under similar situation. My stepbrother has some mental issues, so he
it's
is
a stepson. The stepson, because my wife was married during World War II, and her husband was killed in action. He was a Marine pilot, and so when we got married, I started out with a son, and he's severely retarded, but in good shape, and I have him out here at 72 years old.
Oh wow! He's 72 years old, huh?
And I see him every 5 weeks, which is what they recommend with somebody that's severely retarded, so he doesn't want to be in our house all the time, which he can't do. He needs care.
Right, that's good.
Yeah.
My stepbrother has some psychological issues. He's almost 60, and my stepfather is looking after him.
Good.
He's being taken care of. So what are your other secrets? I remember you still you only stopped playing tennis like last year or something.
A year ago.
Yeah. So
My legs kind of got to the point where I wasn't sure that I might fall down. And when you're at this age, everybody knows the key is don't fall. If you can,
right, if you can avoid it.
If you can avoid it. So I thought, this is silly. I mean, to end up, breaking a leg here and not meaning to.
And I think one of your secrets, if I may use the word secret, is you take naps, and before you go to bed, you eat some ice cream every night for the last, what, 20, 30 years? Maybe that's a secret.
Well, yes, and it came from one of my best friends who's up in one of these pictures here, but that big picture.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But anyway, we went with him twice to Europe for 6 weeks, and every night he ate ice cream. And the guy was in the best shape anybody I've ever known, was a fine athlete. And so I asked him, why do you have a scoop of ice cream every night? And he says, because it makes me go to sleep. And I have, one of the things, I think the reason I actually don't ever have any trouble falling asleep. I sleep a full 8 hours. Now, to say that's due to the ice cream is almost silly, because I don't know that. But it's certainly been a factor in my life.
Oh, yeah. It's a very good habit.
I don't eat very much ice cream. I mean, just
that's a very good habit, though, I think, because people used to drink warm milk before they go to bed, so ice cream is probably the same principle. Yeah.
Same principle, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So that's one thing I'm doing. Other than that, and the other thing that I've done probably more than anybody else, I did a lot of business traveling with other people, and I'd frequently be with a guy. We're very busy. He says, let's skip lunch and just wait till dinner. I said, look, you go there, I'm going to eat lunch. So I always ate 3 meals a day. I don't know why I did that, but I just figured I wanted to do it, and I don't remember missing a meal.
That's good. Yeah, I think that's important, because it keeps your energy level up.
Yeah.
Also, I know that your design system, you're still working, so one of your, the work, do you think it enhances your brain power and keep your mind going and occupied and keep it, not losing its marbles? You think that's the reason?
Very definitely, but to be honest with you, in this last year, about 6 months ago, I went to my general practitioner doctor, and they put me in a room with a nurse, and she went through, and then she asked me to spell a couple of words backwards that she had said, and it resulted in the doctor coming back and saying to me, Clem, you're developing a few memory problems. I thought, I am? But then I realized I was having some memory problems. She said, do you want me to prescribe some memory pills? And I said, no, because I've avoided taking pills all my life, so I don't want. And I kind of laughed, and I thought, I don't think she knows what she's talking about. She's absolutely right. This was about 9 months ago. And I'm having some memory problems. I mean, the silly things that I'll sit down and go, but they're not interfering with my life to any important.
It's not interfering with your work. I think as we get older, all of us will suffer from some memory loss. I'm approaching 60, and I know that I'm not as sharp as when I was in my 30s.
Yeah.
You know, so but that's only natural. That's just natural age progression. But I think, or do you think your work will actually keep your mind from deteriorating? You know, because you still design complex systems for commercial buildings and residential homes. Do you think that's one of the reasons?
Well, anyway, I can notice that, as I say, I sit down at a plan now, and I may forget what I did yesterday, a little bit on some item. But what's that mean? I'm losing a little time. If you had a younger person doing it, they would do it in much shorter time, you know. The thing I'm doing, most younger people wouldn't want to do for a living because there's not enough of it to give them a big income. This is relatively small income and everything. I do it just simply to keep in business and
you enjoy it.
And enjoy it and being with people and talking to them. I talk to these people all the time and it's wonderful, but they've never seen me.
Oh, okay. So I think one of the important thing is as one gets older, not to lose that social contact. You need to have that social meeting with people to keep one from losing its marbles, right? Something like that.
I agree with that. I've felt that way.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I enjoy our, every Monday we go to buffets and then we have these at the clubhouse. We have the football night and so it's very enjoyable talking to people and especially for people like us now, because I'm single too now and you're single too. So yeah, so. Well, I really appreciate what you told us so far, young people. This is mainly for my family, for their own benefits, because none of us are as old as you, but I think it's important for us to remind ourselves, looking up to you as an example that we should all follow to have zest in life, and that will keep us going. You know, the moment we lose zest in life, and that's the day that we start deteriorating anything. So
I think you're right.
Anyway, thank you so much, Clem. And before we go, I'd like you to show me some of your old photos, if I may. So who is this handsome young man? This looks like you, right, Clem?
Yes, it is.
This is probably what, 40 years ago? No, 50 years, 60 years ago.
Well, I'm 20 years old there.
Oh, okay. So 75 years ago.
Wow. 75 years ago.
And we have more photos here. Oh, here's a family photo of you.
And my 3 boys.
Your 3 boys and your wife.
Exactly.
Yeah, very wonderful. Wonderful pictures.
Yeah.
And let me show one more. Here you are at your honeymoon in Hawaii, correct?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, how wonderful. And the other couple is probably your best friends?
No, they're my wife's family.
Oh, okay. Oh, how wonderful. The in-laws.
Yes, that's Lou Price, who's
all right.
from Honolulu and was an engineer also.
Oh, okay.
And ran the biggest concrete company, the only concrete company at the time when I married her in Honolulu.
Oh, okay.
So he built all those high rises